Yeah. What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this Money Making Tuesday. Trying to continue to close out May on a good note. Got a lot of action going on today, Brad, man. We got Major League Baseball, of course, full schedule. We got NHL, Stanley Cup, Western Conference. Is it Western? No, Eastern Conference playoffs starting today. We got the Western Conference finals starting in the NBA. And we got 2 games tonight in the WNBA, man. So yesterday we got an early preview of like the dog days of summer with just baseball and WNBA. But right back to it, man, with playoff action going on today. Money Making Tuesday. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Coming off a nice winning day yesterday. Like you said, yesterday was definitely a preview of what we're about to go through. So buckle up. Shout out to the WNBA though. That does kind of it gives us another option, which I like. But yeah, man, I really like today's slate though. I really like today's slate. Maybe it's just because we didn't have anything great yesterday, but I think there's a lot of opportunities to cash in and ready to go over it, man. What are where franchise players at? He may be joining in at some point, but probably to meet sweats,
Yeah, he might pop in here in a minute. We'll see. Franchise don't usually miss, so we'll see what it is and what it ain't. But it's a Money Making Tuesday. I'm off a good winning day yesterday as well. 2-0 in baseball, 0-1 in the dub. I took my Wings money line last night.
The Wings.
Yeah. I thought they were going to get their first one. The Storm didn't look good in the first game. It was what it was. So
I thought they may have covered, but I think the Wings may just still be ass.
Yeah, I think they're still ass. So 2-1 for me in the WNBA to start the season. I did have 3 plays yesterday, and my third one was Guardians money line. So that game, of course, got suspended.
Back to fading the Twins.
Yeah, I faded the Twins because the win streak is over. So We'll see. I think the Twins are up 2-1 in that game.
Yeah, 2-1.
So we'll see how it play out.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that Twins Royals bet. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was looking pretty there for a second, and those boys it's crazy. They look like the 96 Yankees.
I just be trolling you. This is who they are. They got a win streak like this, and they got another losing streak coming later.
It's gonna be tight.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight all the way through. It's a long season. It's just funny to troll early.
Yeah. Oh, I see your messages. It gets my blood boil a little. I'm not gonna lie, but it's all good. It's part of the game.
Man, I had them Diamondbacks yesterday. Shout out to them. Okay. Them Dodgers are ass. Nah, I'm just playing. They're not ass. It's just baseball.
Yeah,
it's just baseball. Even the best teams lose and go through losing streaks. So they'll be fine. They're still gonna probably finish with the or one of the best records in baseball. But you got to attack the value while the value's there. And when they're in a slump, rather than saying they're going to pop out of it, I like to be on the other side and just ride the momentum.
Yep. Angels, they got some momentum.
They got some momentum going too. They do.
Yeah. Orioles still last. Nothing's changed. Horrible program.
It's hilarious how bad they are.
Yeah. Right now, my MLB strategy is just fade. There's a few teams I fade. It's the Orioles, Pirates, White Sox, Rockies. Those are my 4. Just try to find any way you can fade them, whether it's team total unders, because a lot of times you're going to have to lay some juice, so you got to get creative with it. But that's been my strategy. Just try to find ways to fade those 4 teams, and it's been paying out.
I feel you. It's been a great strategy thus far. Those teams have been terrible. Yeah. Rockies jumped out to that lead last night. I know some people were worried, and then the Phillies smoke them 9-3. When they break out? What was that? The 8th?
Yep, 8th.
Man,
I was like, the Rockies are about to get a win over the Phillies. You check your phone. Nah, not 9-3.
9-3.
That's sad, man.
So. Yeah, it's been interesting. The Mets on the road. Mets been crazy at home. On the road.
Yeah.
So
I don't like the Mets this series. After that Yankee series, I feel like that was an emotional, tough series for them. I feel like this could be a good series of fade the Mets personally.
I kind of think so too, and it's a great bounce back series for the Red Sox.
Yep.
So I'm likely on them again today. We'll talk about it here momentarily. Man, Timberwolves, Oklahoma City Thunder.
I was hoping the Nugs would pull out that Game 7, but those boys they lost juice. Like, they didn't have any juice left there at the end. Like, Aaron Gordon, all that. Like, you could just tell. They gave it their all that first quarter and then died.
Yep, man. Thunder buddies, man. Thunder buddies. I think this is going to be a really good series between these two.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how tonight plays out.
What series do you think has a better chance going 7? West or East?
East.
Yeah, same. I think they both go 7, though, personally.
It wouldn't shock me if they both win 7. It wouldn't shock me whatsoever. But Pacers, Knicks went 7 last year.
That shit's going 7.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to sit back and watch some hoops tonight. Missed it last night. I'm ready to watch some hockey too. That hockey been turned. Hockey playoffs have been turned.
Yep.
We got a good game going on tonight. So it's a money-making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Money-making Tuesday.
Do we get into it?
We can. Let's do it. We head over to Major League Baseball. You got any thoughts on that Guardians Twins?
that 2-1?
Yeah.
What inning is it in?
It is in the 4th.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna rock with the Twins.
Because I know somebody was gonna ask.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not touching that thing.
Fair. I'm already on the Guardians, so I'm just rocking with the Guardians again.
Yeah.
So that's just what I'm doing. Just to let y'all know. But let's talk about some full games, man. First game on the board. We got them Cubs and the Marlins, the money Marlins with the walk-off last night.
That was wild.
That was wild. Was that you that put together that edit on Instagram this morning?
Yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah, shout out Ron.
That was fire. Shout out Ron for the call. Shout out you for the edit. That was hard.
Yeah, he hit me up. He said, I'm getting roasted in the comments for this Marlins pick. If they win, you got to cook something. And I was like, I got you.
Oh, shout out to money Marlins yesterday. Can they do it again? They're plus 115 today. We got the Cincinnati Reds. Nick Martinez versus Bailey Falter. And the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got the Atlanta Braves, Spencer Strider. Where has he been? He's back. Versus Mitchell Parker and the Washington Nationals. And we'll do one more. We'll do Red Sox and the Mets. Walker Buehler and Mr. Holmes. Good first 4, Brad, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, not a bad first 4 here. Reds, Pirates. This is a no-brainer for me. I love the under in this game. I was on the under yesterday. There was a total of 8 runs, but I think this one's going to be even lower scoring. The Reds struggle to hit on the road. They struggle to hit lefties. Their bats are pretty hot right now, but like I said, I still don't trust these Reds bats against lefties, so I don't think they score much. And then let's be real, the Pirates are horrific at the plate. This team can't hit worth a shit. I did see that. I don't know if this was fake news, but they're trying to get Bryce Harper. Did you see that?
I saw some news that he might be on the move. I didn't necessarily see who.
Okay, I saw Pirates, which I thought was interesting. If the Pirates make that move, shout out them because, I mean, they typically don't make big moves like that. So we'll see. They kind of need some extra juice at the plate. But overall, like I said, give me the under in that one. Cubs, Marlins, this is a tough one. I want to take the Cubs with Tyon on the mound, laying minus 130. Not really. I mean, the Marlins have been good at home. This is their spot. So it's a lean towards the Marlins. I'm struggling a little bit to see the Marlins winning 2 in a row against the Cubs. But if I had to lean away, I would rather have plus money with this Marlins team that's been solid at home. So lean towards the Marlins there. Don't love it, though. Give me Boston. Like we said in the beginning of the show, I don't like the Mets in the series after that series against the Yankees. They didn't look good in that series against the Yankees. We all saw Juan Soto. His body language really wasn't that great. I feel like this team may go through a little bit of a skid until they come back home. So I'll take some plus money with the Red Sox there. And then give me the Nationals. Give me the Nationals first five. I don't want to mess with that bullpen, but I like Mitchell Parker. Even though he has been hit up a little bit as of late, he's a solid lefty in this Washington rotation. The Braves have struggled to hit on the road this season, and Washington, honestly, they have some sleepers in their lineup. CJ Abrams has been going crazy. James Wood has been going crazy as well. I like this Nationals team, so I think it's better to have some plus money. Just target the first five, though. Just target the first five, but I think Nationals are the play here.
Fair enough. From Brad, first four of the day. Franchise. Good morning.
Meat sweats? What happened?
Meat sweats. Diarrhea. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
All of the above.
All the above. Diarrhea, meat sweats. We had. Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the other bits that we've got that could have potentially happened today. I told you, by the way, Liverpool sucks.
That was a good call. I did see that.
No, the amount of shit that I took for that yesterday. Yeah, no, we're good though. How are you guys doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Ready to make some money today.
Yes, sir.
Money making Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Like I said at the top of the show, we had early preview yesterday at kind of the dog days with baseball and WNBA, but and we right back in that playoff action today. Eastern Conference finals in the National Hockey League, and then the Western Conference finals starting today in the NBA. So, hey, I'm ready to chill and watch some great action tonight.
We're getting there, and then I don't know if you mentioned you and I are going to have the WNBA going, so we're going to be locking in. There's still money to be made, maybe not as much as we're used to, but we just got to play it smart.
Yes, sir. Yes, we do. Right now, we're talking about the first four today in Major League Baseball. That's where we're at. Brad just broke it down. How you feeling?
Yeah, I do like the Mets, but I will say this: I'd probably go under on Juan Soto's total bases until he remembers that you got to kind of run out of the box, not just walk, not just try to pin the single. Idiot. Yeah, give me the Mets with Juan Soto's under on total bases. $765 million. You got the IQ of a grilled cheese sandwich. So give me the Mets, but yeah, Juan Soto under total bases. I like the Marlins here. We just saw this pitching matchup a couple days ago. Last start for both these starters, the rematch. The Marlins won that game 3-1, and I don't trust Jameson Taillon in this start. He's got eight home runs allowed his last three starts, and the Marlins bats are still there. Like they're still producing. So I'm gonna roll with the Marlins here. They have a great bullpen to go toe to toe with the Cubs. So I'll go with the fish here.
That's cool. How did they keep adding new features? Man, puts on the screen.
That's cool. It's like Twitch.
Yeah.
Heart of a plant?
Oh, that's yeah.
That might be. Never mind. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. Go ahead.
Kind of got a point, though. I'm not going to lie.
I don't get it. It's like. Yeah. He doesn't have a point. Shut up. Why?
Man, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing today. We're just not overcomplicating things. We're looking at the Marlins, and we're saying they're in one of the best stretches of their season. They've won 4 of their last 5. You can also look at it through the lens of they've played Chicago extremely tough this season, as the season series is currently tied 2-2. And off of a walk-off home win last night, momentum building win, you giving me plus money with this Marlins team? You know what I say? Sign me up. I'm on the Money Marlins, man. I like when the Marlins get the rolling. I get to hopping on them. We call them the Money Marlins for a reason. I'm gonna lean towards the Reds. A game likely. I'm not gonna bet. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. What I will do though is take a plus money opportunity on the Nationals. These are the spots and situations we love. The Nationals, home dog, nice home dog. This is why they were one of the more profitable teams in baseball last season. Come on, man. Remember this. Let's get back to regular schedule programming and remember who teams are. And the Nationals are a great plus money home dog. Looking at the Atlanta Braves, who have they been this season? A team that is not as great on the road as they are at home. I think they're overvalued today with Strider on the bump. Parker's a solid option. I'm just playing the odds, playing the spot. I'm in the Nationals plus money in that one. Hey, a lot of y'all called me a crazy man yesterday. Play of the day, Boston Red Sox, money line. Shout out to them boys. We're going right back to them today. We're going right back to them. The Mets are kind of the same team that I'm describing the Braves to be, where it's like, but they're their better version of it. The Mets at home, trying to fade them, you're asking for it. We ride the Mets at home. You know what I mean? I put my Mets hat on when the Mets are at home. We've been betting them. I've been trying to get Roof on the Mets train all season. We like them at home, but on the road, they're not the same team. They're not the same monster. Red Sox coming off of, some pretty tough series. I think this is a great bounce back series for them today. Plus money opportunity, get back to 500 style game. I'm on the Red Sox. So, yep, that's what I like here in this first slot.
What I tell you, though, whenever I back the Mets, it's win-win for me. I either win my bet or I bad vibe the shit out of them.
Walker Buehler is pitching for them Red Sox today.
Is it? Was it? Did it? Because I know that they pulled him down. Not pulled him down, but they he was like listed and then he was unlisted. So I didn't know if it was actually him that was going.
I still see him listed.
Let's see. I'm still seeing TBD, so I don't know.
All right. Fair enough. I'm looking at a couple reports, and I don't see one that says anything otherwise on Buehler. It just says slated to start Tuesday. So we'll see. We shall see. I'm rocking with my guy today, though. Let's keep rolling, man. We got the Houston Astros on the road versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Who is this on the mound for the Astros?
Is it a bullpen game or is that
Brandon Walter?
I think it's his first start.
So yeah, it looked like a bullpen game. 23 innings pitched this season, 32 hits.
He had a 6.26 ERA last season.
Oh, this is career stats. So wait, okay, so it might be his first start. All right, we'll see.
Yeah, he played for Boston last season.
Interesting. Rangers and the Yankees. Patrick Corbin. It's Corbin Day. All y'all that have been having Corbin on auto fade this season, it ain't been as profitable. I know a lot of y'all might be having it today. We'll see. Warren on the mound for the Yanks. Padres, Dylan Cease versus Bassett and the Blue Jays. The worst team in baseball. The Baltimore Orioles. No, I'm just kidding. They're not the worst, but damn.
It might be. It might be.
They're the most disappointing team in baseball.
For sure.
Yeah.
Disappointing for sure. Versus the Brew Crew. 1, 2, 3 is where we'll stop. Chris, where you at today, my man?
I'm going to take the Padres on the money line against the Jays. I was looking at this series and trying to figure out if it was actually going to be Bassett going here. It does look like it will be, but I really do like what Dylan Cease has done his last couple starts. Toronto didn't. I was at the game on Sunday. Toronto didn't look great against the righties that the Tigers put out. Really couldn't drum up any offense. The offense has been inconsistent. So I think if Cease can keep it going, the strikeouts are going to be there. Give me the Padres. And I do apologize, Jim, but I got to go Yankees run line today.
First game of the series? You doing that?
They're not going to lose. They're not going. But see, they're not going to lose every one. That's
do you not know? Has he not heard?
Yeah. Go on.
I'm just saying, man. I'm rocking with Corbin, man. Y'all tripping.
Okay, two things. First, you know the record for the Yankees now in Game 1 of a series.
What is it? They back?
It's now 8-7.
Okay, they might be back.
So they have a winning record now. And two, do you remember who we're talking about here? It's Patrick Corbin. All good things come to an end with Patrick Corbin at some point.
Fair.
I don't know. I just maybe I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid and I'm just like, you know what? I can't. But realistically, I think the Yankees get to him. I get it. The plus money's nice for sure. But yeah, I just think that I think the Yankees get it done today. So give me the Yankees on the run line.
Fair. I'm not mad at you for it. I'm not. There's a lot of y'all out there today on that Yankees run line.
There will be spots to take the Texas Rangers for sure. Probably in this series at some point, but
let's see. Tomorrow's DeGrom Day. We on the Rangers again. Then it's Evo Day. Oh my God. Do we sweep them? I'm on the Rangers plus the 1.5 is what I'm doing in this game. Let me just be real. That's what I'm doing.
Come on, take them on the money line.
Huh?
Take them on the money line. Come on.
But I'm also betting the money line. I am betting the money line. I am. I'm just, when you can get that plus 1.5 at a really good price with a really good team, it's one of the best bets in all of baseball. So that's why I'm betting that. Like, and just, you know what I mean? These two teams, and honestly, for me sitting here today, I think are dead even. They're dead even in my book. So, and I don't think the pitching matchup, based on what we've seen from the guys this season, is nearly as drastic as what the line is trying to portray it to be. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The Rangers they played well. They played well. You know, they played better here in May, is what I'll say. You know, last two series, they should have beat the Astros instead of tying it, but it was what it was. Can't pass up a great value spot with the Rangers in a winnable game. Corbin's pitched okay. We'll see. That's what I'm saying. I love the 1.5 in my back pocket. I love the 1.5. But I also like the money line as well. I am going to take the Brewers money line. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. I just been leaving money on the table, not just, like Brad said, having the O's on auto. So until they wake up and show me a sign, fam, we got to continue to do it. You know, and the Brewers, back-to-back wins. I can see them stacking 3 straight, nearly getting back to 500, getting back to 500 in this series. O's get swept yet again. So just playing a value spot. I'm on the Brew Crew money line. That's all I really like in this slap, right?
Give me Houston. Look, this Walter guy, yes, it's a little sketchy. Don't get me wrong, but it's a 9-inning game. He's probably not going to last long in this one. The Rays can't play at home. This team is ass at home. Can't trust them in this ballpark that they're playing in. They lost yesterday. I think they lose again today. There's no way I'm laying minus 130 with Tampa Bay with the way they've been playing at home, especially with Littell on the mound. So I think there's good value with the Astros there, even with Walter on the mound. And then, yes, give me the Rangers. Patrick Corbin, we trust. I'm on the Patrick Corbin train. He's shown me enough this season. He is a competent pitcher once again. And both the Yankees and the Mets, I wanted to fade them in this series just because all the eyes were on that series over the weekend, Sunday Night Baseball. I feel like both these teams come out flat in their series this week. And I think the Texas Rangers can pick up a win here. So would I be surprised if the Yankees win this game? I wouldn't, but it's baseball. You got to attack value. And I think that the Rangers actually have some solid value today. So give me the Rangers there. And yes, keep fading Baltimore until the wheels fall off. Give me Milwaukee all day. Baltimore, horseshit team. One of the worst teams in the league. I don't care what anyone says. So Milwaukee all day there. You're on mute, Jay.
I'm on mute. Did that happen for real? I'm not into college basketball. If so, that's crazy.
Not too sure.
You're muted too, Chris.
Yeah, he committed to Florida yesterday.
Damn. That's your boy, Jay.
Right. Damn.
You rocking with those boys next year?
We'll see.
Or new team?
We'll see. All aboard the hype train. You know how it be. So we'll see. We'll see who the hype train will be and which team I jump on. We'll see. I saw somebody ask earlier about the Twins Guardians game not being. It's because it's suspended. They're playing it later today. So I know some books just depend on your book. Some books void, some books don't. Like they roll over to the next day. So check your rules, I guess. But I have a ticket currently as well that's suspended till today. So I'm on the Guardians in that one. And it's only in the fourth inning. So Yep. Just trying to help y'all out. Keep it rolling, man. We got the Mariners and the White Sox. Undecided for the Mariners. Is that what you see, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it matter? We got our ace. The ace of our rotation, man. Scoop versus the Cardinals and Eric Fede. We got the Guardians and the Twins game too. What time? They said the first one will resume at 6:10 Eastern. But it's in the fourth. And the next one's supposed to start at 7:10. I don't think so. I don't think that first game gonna finish in an hour. So they're probably gonna push that one back. But yes, it's Paddock versus Williams in that one. And then we got the Rockies and the Phillies. Our ace on the mound in that first game and the Tigers, but then our second man in that rotation is active today too. Knock, knock. Who's there? Jesus. Jesus who? Jesus Luzardo's finna kick the living crap out of the Rockies today. Man, y'all know this is a Jesus program. All of our pitchers have really had an amazing season. Like, that's what's crazy. It's like they're all pitching like top notch. And I'm rocking with them, man. 2-team lay. Let's not overcomplicate this. Phillies money line, Tigers money line. Like, we're just gonna take that to the window. Do what you do with that. Just like we cashed yesterday with the other one yesterday. We're cashing this one today. We're gonna attribute it to Brad. It's a Brad's 2-team style parlay now. Cash it. Should get you near even money. It might be still a little juiced. I haven't put it in personally yet, but I will be on it. I don't see the Tigers losing today. I don't see the Phillies losing today. But to actually break down those games, I do like the Phillies, whatever. I think Luzardo probably blanks them. I like Luzardo strikes over. Like, how many complete games have we seen this year? Only one, right? And that was Eovaldi.
believe so.
Might have one today. I don't know if they let him have that leash, but if he come out dominant like I think he might be in that style territory today. He's of that ilk. I'm telling y'all, he is. He can. So, just letting y'all know my thoughts on some baseball. I want to see how that Guardians-Twins game 1 plays out. I really want to see how that game 1 plays out. I think I wholeheartedly believe the Guardians are going to come back and win that first one. And when they do that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take whatever I had put on that first one and put it right back on the Guardians again. That's what I'm going to do. Come on, man. That's who the Twins are, man. They go on a win streak, and there's usually a losing streak coming right back the other way. It's probably not going to be as drastic, but I like this is a style series. I like to bet on a team like the Guardians. So regardless, I want to be on the Guardians here, but I'm going to absolutely love it if they come back and win that first game. So just telling you my thoughts. And Mariners, White Sox, it don't matter. Mariners and Tigers, Cardinals. I would just go Tigers money line. No need to get cute. Like I've said before, I'll pay up for our ace. There's not many guys I'll pay up for. But with the dog days of summer on the horizon, man, and sometimes you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do. Got to do what you got to do, man. So minus 190, it ain't minus 200 plus. Give me the Tigers. Brett?
Be on the Twins here. I've liked how Paddock has looked this season. Don't get me wrong; he's had some shaky starts, but he's had some damn good starts as well. Still don't really trust these Guardians bats. Twins have been a lead at home this season. I like the odds that we could get with them at home in this spot. So give me the Twins there. I'm going to lean with the Cardinals. The Cardinals are one of the hottest teams in baseball right now. I don't think it's being talked about it enough. 8-2 straight up in their last 10. They're back home where they've been really good this season. They were on fire yesterday. Don't get me wrong, Scooball is an animal, but the way that the Cardinals are hitting the ball right now, I think they may be able to tack in some runs off Scooball. And then once those bullpens get activated, I lean towards the Cardinals as well. Detroit's a great team as well. One of the best teams in the league, in my opinion, but the Cardinals are the hotter team right now. So you're going to give me plus 170 with a hot Cardinals team. I'll take a shot with it. Phillies, Colorado. How do I want to play this? I kind of like a full game under. I like a full game under in this one. I don't think the Colorado Rockies have much success off Luzardo. Looks like we do have some pretty heavy wins facing right field. I'm gonna take a shot here with the under. Don't love that game. There's not really many ways to play it, so that's the way I lean. Gonna stay away though.
Yeah, the Cardinals have been hot, but I will say the one thing that puts a screeching halt to that is starting Eric Fede, especially at home. ERA just south of 5 this season. I think the Tigers get to him. I think the Tigers do enough, give Scooble enough back in here to get a win on the run line. So I'll take the Tigers in that one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Jesus
who?
Jesus Luzardo might give the Rockies their 9th win of the season.
Get this man out of here, bro. Get him out of
I
here.
was kidding.
He's done.
I was kidding. Well, BS. I'm taking the Phillies minus like 4.5. I'm slamming the door shut on the Colorado Rockies. If anything, I'm slamming the door shut on the coffin and burying this team. This team is deader. Give me Luzardo over strikeouts. Give me the alternate strikeouts. I think you get 9+ strikeouts at plus 490. I'll take it. That's at least where I'm maxed out at 9+. So I think the Rockies already just gave up a home run.
I fake had hope for him yesterday because I had that I had that parlay, and the penalty was just pissing me off the whole game. So like, if you're not gonna cash for me, then fuck it, lose. But then they turned up, so I was like, all right, cool. I would like to see the Rockies go on a run. Y'all know, like when the Rockies start going on a run, that's when I hop on them. Is it still cold out there, Brad? Is it hot? Like, what's going on? Like,
it's been heating up, but right now the weather's kind of weird. It's like it's not cold, but it's like gloomy and windy, a little chilly. Not great weather. 10-mile-per-hour wind space in the right field, though. Or would that be left field?
I think Brad was going to be like, it's not cold, but it's not hot. I'd be like, okay, they're Goldilocks.
No, for real, though. It's a hard weather to explain today. But it's been heating up.
Fair enough. We'll see how it play out. I'm on the Phillies. Chris, you had me there for a second.
Yeah. You know what that was? We took me off screen. It sounded like, you remember that scene from Home Alone 2 where Macaulay Culkin's in New York and he originally, the Rob Schneider takes him up to the hotel room and he's like, he tips him a piece of gum. But then Rob Schneider comes back later in the movie with his boxers and he's like, no, sir, I still have more tip. And then Macaulay Culkin's like, no tip. And he flashes him the wad of cash. And he's like, no, wait. I know it's random. It's a random reference, but
I ain't.
And then Jay just slammed it. I'm gonna post it in the comments. People know what I'm talking about.
Royals, Giants, Lorenzen, Birdsong, Angels, Athletics, Hendricks, Hogley, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Nelson, Yamamoto. Shout out Yamamoto. Shout out the Dodgers for being complete ass. Who's up?
Me. I'm rolling with them. Team's too good not to bounce back at some point. I'm buying in on the bounce back. Give me the run line. They got their ace on the mound. I think after last night, they're probably coming to this one a little bit fed up. They're playing Nielsen, or going against Nielsen, I should say, who has a 5.19 ERA. Dodgers are bouncing back today. What do you call them? The Monstars?
The Monstars.
Lay it with the Monstars today. Let's see. I like Birdsong on the mound for the Giants. I feel like they're probably putting Hicks in the bullpen and starting Birdsong from now on, which is the right choice. Jordan Hicks was terrible. I don't know why he was ever in the starting rotation. So I think that's how the Giants are going moving forward. Ooh, minus 150 though. I'm just going to take the under. I'm going to take the under. I still don't trust the Royals bats. Their pitching has been really good this season. I lean Giants, but I just don't like the price. So give me the under in that one. And then what? We're doing A's Athletics as well?
Yes, sir.
God damn. Give me the over. I mean, the A's, I kind of want to ride this Angels hot streak, but with Kyle Hendricks on the mound, I think that shit probably ends today. Also, don't trust who the A's have on the mound either. So I think we see a ton of runs there. Give me the over.
Franchise.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the over in Dodgers and Diamondbacks. I just think that Yamamoto is solid, but he did just struggle against these Diamondbacks. He gave up 5 runs in 5 innings. These are 2 of the top 3 teams in baseball in a lot of statistics against right-handed pitching in the last 2 weeks. Team OPS, isolated power, batting average, everything like that. These are 2 of the top 3. And I think that the Diamondbacks can do some damage off of Yamamoto like they already have. But I also think the Dodgers can easily get to Ryan Nelson, glorified bullpen starter that's struggled even in some of his bullpen appearances. So give me the over 9 in that one. And give me the Athletics to fade a Kyle Hendricks, fade this Angels offense that is so wildly inconsistent still. I don't trust it. Especially since Mike Trout's been out. It's just, like I said, very, very hard to trust. So give me the Athletics in that one. Maybe take them on the run line, but I'm not rushing to back the run line. 165 is kind of in my wheelhouse.
That Giants Royals, I'm cool. I don't have a great feeling either way, so I'm just cool. Angels Athletics, I kind of feel the same way, but I like the Athletics a little more. The Angels are a team I want to fade a lot. I know they're hot. We'll give them credit. We will give them credit, but that shit comes to an end today. The losing streak that doesn't come to an end today is them is them goddamn Dodgers. Y'all can continue to catch that falling knife. Y'all want to, but I'm on the other side. Y'all didn't like my Diamondbacks yesterday. I tried to tell y'all, man. The reason I really like the Diamondbacks a lot in this series and why I think that the Diamondbacks could possibly sweep the Dodgers too, and the Dodgers get swept back-to-back series and everybody act like the sky following, and then they come out and make the World Series anyway. Like, it's baseball, bro. We're in May. Who cares about what the fuck happens in May, honestly? So, with that being said, who cares about what really happens in May? As long as you don't lose the season, you're okay. With that being said, we're attacking value. And what is one team that has played the Dodgers extremely tough over the last few seasons? The Diamondbacks. They always do. The Diamondbacks currently lead the season series 3-2. This is not a minus 235 style spot for the Dodgers. They're not playing that well for it to be that. So, just saying, you could lose your season betting the Dodgers right now. They've been what? Minus 200 the last 4 days. So this is the 5th day they've been minus 200. If you bet them every day, you're now down 1,000 units. That quick. If you've been chasing the run line, you might be down like 5, 6, 4, depending. I'm just saying. Value. Nelson's not great. We all know that. I don't need him to be great. I need him to be serviceable. And I trust him to be serviceable. Sign me up on the Snakes. Money line and plus the 1.5. I'm going to play both. All right. That's what I like today, fellas. That's what I like today. Remember, like I said yesterday, the Monstars, as good as they were, they lost. They lost. Dub. Let's head to the WNBA. Got the Aces in the Sun. Aces 0-1 on the season. 13.5 point road favorites over the Sun, who are also 0-1, total 166.5. The Atlanta Dream 0-1 on the season as well. They're out on the road versus the Fever, who are 1-0. Fever lands 7.5, total 173. Franchise. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Aces. I understand it's a big number to lay on the road, but realistically, I'm not giving the Sun any sort of credit right now. They did give Washington all they could handle in that last game, but in the end, it's still the Aces who just had an off day against the defending champions. And I think that New York just proved to be the better team there. But the Aces are going to be the better team against, I would say, 80 to 90% of the league this season. So I think this is just a bounce back spot for the Aces. The Connecticut Sun are still going to be one of the worst teams in the WNBA this season. So give me the Aces. And I'm leaning towards the Fever, but I like the over in Fever and who's it going to? You just said it. The Dream. I want to see if the last game for the Fever is a product of the Sky just being straight ass, or if there's something here with Stephanie White, because she was the coach of Connecticut last year, and we all know how good Connecticut's defense was last year. They played at a slower pace, but the thing is that the Dream are a much better three-point shooting team than the Sky were. The Sky were the worst three-point shooting team in the WNBA last year and didn't really do much to address it. And the Dream hit 12 threes in that opener. So I think we're going to see some points in this one. The Fever still played a really fast pace. I'm going to go with the over, and I'm going to lean towards the Fever there.
Both favorites for me. Laying that shit. Aces coming off of an embarrassing loss. Boy, they finna take the sun behind that bullshit. They might be. I like Aces first quarter. I like Aces first half. I like Aces full game. I like Aces extended. I think they might blow these girls out by 30. This is not the Connecticut Sun of old. I like the Connecticut Sun to miss the postseason. I like the Connecticut Sun to probably be one of the worst teams in the league this year. I think they're going to take a dramatic step back. And I think this is just a really good get-right game for the Aces. The Aces are no longer the best team in the WNBA, but they're still for sure top four. For sure top four. Like, I think it's the top four and then everybody else. Really is how it is for me in the WNBA. It's the Liberty, the best team. I would probably go Lynx number 2, Fever number 3, Aces number 4. That's my top 4 right now in the dub. Speaking of my number 3, some of y'all might be like, Fever number 3, they missed the playoffs last season. Well, Jay, what the fuck are you talking about? Man, I don't know if y'all tuned in to what they did to the fucking Sky in that second half. I told y'all, I love the additions of this Fever team over the offseason. Not only did they go get Caitlin some help, they went and got some dogs. Bro. It wouldn't shock me if the Fever won a title this year. Man, Caitlin is like that. She's like that. I love the addition of Bonner. I still think the Liberty, I would still give the edge to the Liberty. I would still give the edge to the Lynx over them right now. It's too early to crown the Fever as of right at this second. But they drastically improved. They're going to make the postseason, and they're going to make a run for a title this season. And I think today they take the Dream behind the shed. The Dream are not a bad team. They're not a bad team. I don't really have any bad words to speak on the Dream right now. But back-to-back road games, they couldn't survive against DC. I just don't think they're going to have enough to survive here against the Fever. I'm laying it. I love both favorites today. Brett?
Yep, on the Fever as well. This team's disgusting. This team is nasty. I think if these teams play in the middle of the season, if they play again, we're going to see a spread upwards of 12. So the fact that you could get them at 7.5, I think there's good value there. I think odds makers still have the Fever a little bit underrated. So let's take advantage of it. They're only laying 8 points against the Sky in their last game. They put up 93 and smoked those ladies. So I think this is going to be another beating, and the Fever are legit. This team is nasty. Vegas, Connecticut. You know, the Aces were a little bit overvalued last season. They weren't a good ATS team, and I still think they are a little bit overvalued this season. I don't know why they were only – I guess it was somewhat of a close game throughout the game, but I was on the Liberty in that Aces game. I thought the Liberty should have been laying 6 to 7. So that kind of tells me that the Aces are still overvalued by odds makers. Give me the Connecticut Sun. They're not going to win this game, but this gives me a backdoor cover vibe. I think the Connecticut Sun loses 1 by 11. So I'll take a shot there with the Sun plus the points.
Fair enough. All right, man. We talked about the 2 sports today that are not in playoff action. Now we got actual playoff action, man. 2 games left to talk about. We'll head over to the National Hockey League Association. Game 1, Eastern Conference Finals. The defending champs, the Panthers, off of a dominating Game 7 performance, off of playing really well on the road really throughout this postseason, find themselves in one of the tougher venues to play, though. We know Carolina, man, is a tough venue to go in to win. I've said for the last couple seasons, Carolina's over that elk, man, of stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib. Carolina is favored here, minus 130. We haven't seen the Panthers really dogs too much here in this postseason. Shaping out fairly well, man. Y'all know what I'm doing? I'm taking the Carolina Hurricanes. Money line here. I think it speaks volume that they're favored here. I don't like the Panthers are coming off of the 7-game grueling series while they did kind of handle business in Game 7. The Hurricanes well rested here. While I think this is going to be a longer series, I don't think the Hurricanes just run away with it. Likely could be 7. Carolina's just a different team, monster and animal at home at the crib. So with the rest advantage, with them being at home, line has them favored at home for good reason. I'm on the Carolina. Any thoughts here, Brad?
Yep. Yeah, I'm on the Panthers here. Carolina, cool. You beat the Devils. You beat the Caps. Now you got to play the Florida Panthers. This team has more experience in these spots. And Florida, they lost those 2 games to the Maple Leafs, and then they went on an absolute roll, and they looked incredible. I think they're rolling into this one with a full head of steam, a lot of momentum, and I think the Panthers win this series. I think they do, and I think they started off strong, and I'm not mad getting a little bit of plus money as well. So it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be tight. Could be an OT type of game. But I think I'd rather have the experience in this one and the team with hella momentum. So give me Florida.
Franchise.
Bunch of rats. Fuck the Cats. They're coming out flat. Hurricanes in 5. Give me the under. I think this is going to be a series dictated by goaltending. Frederick Anderson was solid. Even Peter Kochetkov has been a solid option for the Hurricanes this season. They still have one of the better 1-2 goaltending tandems left. The Panthers are going to do what they're going to do. I seriously hope someone from they bring back the bunch of jerks era Hurricanes for this series, and someone dumps Sam Bennett on his head, takes a run at Sergei Bobrovsky. Give the Florida Panthers a taste of their own medicine, because that soft ass fan base cries bloody murder when someone does it to their team. So yeah, give me the under. I think it's gonna be physical. I think it's gonna be black and blue. The Hurricanes, especially at home, play just a stifling kind of defense. But again, let's not forget that when Sergei Bobrovsky is on point, you can see what he did. He gave up 13 goals in the first 3 games of that Leafs series, and then 4 the rest of the way. So when he's on point. So give me the under.
All right, man. That's the National Hockey League Association. We head over to the NBA. Last game of the day. Minnesota Timberwolves, a.k.a. Minnesota Timber Puppies. I won't call them the House of Disappointment today. On the road, though, versus the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies, a.k.a. the Cover Buddies. Total 217.5. Brad, you're up.
I'm on the Timber Puppies. I'm on the Timber Puppies here, man. I liked how this Minnesota team has looked in this postseason, beating the Lakers in 5. What they did at Golden State, even without Curry, I thought it was very impressive. Seems really solid on the defensive side of the ball. I think both the Knicks and the T-Wolves won their trade. Cat. I think Julius Randle has really stepped up. A lot of people hate on him, but I think he's a really good fit on this team. So I like his over points as well. And I'm not sure the Timberwolves win this game, but I think they cover. I think this team's playing with a little bit extra juice this season, and they're a problem. So I like the T-Wolves in this one, and I'm going to say it. Not only whoever wins this series is going to win the NBA Finals, but whoever wins this game tonight is going to win the NBA Finals. Putting it out there. Give them the T-Wolves plus the points.
Franchise.
Thunder Buddies for life. I get it. I get why anyone would look at the Timberwolves, but brightest stage, the disappointment swells. Give me the Thunder Buddies. That's all it
is. Look back at the regular season between the two. They split 2-2. In Oklahoma City, they split 1-1. we did see Minnesota go in there and win a game. Ultimately, though, they're my favorite money-making team for a reason. They're one of the best ATS teams of all time for a reason. They be sizable favorites in these games for a reason. They're battle-tested. They now have experience. You win a game 7 at home dominantly, man. That's experience. I don't know how much more experience you can get. They're a different team, monster and animal at home, at the crib, especially when listed as the sizable of favorites. Minnesota, I really don't have any bad words to say about this team except for I don't believe they are battle-tested. And I think today they get punched in the mouth and realize that. I think Minnesota was fortunate in the first round to draw the Lakers. Minnesota, a bigger basketball team, playing a team without a center. It was a fortunate draw for them. It got so bad later on in that series where Jackson Hayes was absolutely unplayable. They had to play LeBron, 40-year-old ass, at center. Rudy Gobert, as much as everybody likes to bash on him, he's still a multi-time all-star. And Jackson Hayes is a career bench player. So there is levels to this shit in the NBA. I thought, and Randall plays big as well. I thought they were fortunate to draw the Lakers. This is hindsight. And they were able to beat up on them. Second round series, we got to call a spade a spade. That would have been a totally different series if one of the best playoff risers we've ever seen, the light-skinned man, Steph Curry, was in there for majority of that series. The Golden State Warriors also are a team that plays small ball. Neither Golden State or the Lakers play nearly the same defensive intensity or defensive pressure that Oklahoma City does. Oklahoma City, man, we've said this before, they're like a group of pit bulls. And once they get going, man, they latch on, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. If you get swarmed, it's over with. You might as well call somebody because it's over. So all I'm saying here is while I do think this will be a longer series, I think today Minnesota gets punched in the mouth. I think today the Oklahoma City Thunder come out and play really well. The reason I liked the Nuggets a little more in that series than most was the Nuggets had a legitimate mismatch in that series. The best player in the world, Nikola Jokic, we saw him come out and dominate in game 1 over Chet Holmgren and Hardenstein. There was nothing they could really do. I don't think Minnesota has that advantage here in this series. Their best player is somebody who plays on the wing. And that's what Oklahoma City does best, is stop your wing players. They got a plethora of guys they can throw at them, whether that's Lou Dort, whether that's Alex Caruso, whether that's Isaiah Joe, whether that's Cason Wallace. What Oklahoma City does really well is defend the perimeter. That's all I'm saying. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Anthony Edwards really struggle tonight. I like Anthony Edwards under tonight. Thunder Buddies for life. They're a dominant home team. They're sizable favorites in this one for good reason. I'm going to lay here with Oklahoma City. And I think Minnesota will probably have a much better game plan once they see how they're going to be attacked in game 2. That's all I'm saying. Just letting y'all know my thoughts. Just letting y'all know my thoughts, man. If you don't like my thoughts, fade me. Take the T-Wolves. Take the T-Wolves. Just tell you what I think. Can't be mad at me for my thoughts. Man. Money making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We covered everything under the sun. Baseball, WNBA, National Hockey League Association, NBA. do it, man. Let's do it. Brad, Money Making Tuesday. What you got going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, love today's slate. I said in the beginning of the show, absolutely love today's slate. Got 5 plays total. If you want a little bit of everything, this 5-pack's for you. 2 MLB, best play in the WNBA, best play in the NBA, and best play in the NHL. So we're rolling with everything tonight. I got 2 pick of the days up on the site. I got my WNBA play of the day, which I will say is my favorite play of the day. But I know some people don't like WNBA, so I did have my NHL play of the day as well. Love that as well. So both those plays are 19 at the site. Check out the 5-pack, though. Team me up with Jay. Team me up with Chris. Let's make some money today, baby. Let's have a good Tuesday.
Let's do it. Chris, what you got going on, man?
Yeah, I got my $15 MLB pickoff play. We cashed it yesterday and trying to roll it back here today. So far in May, we've hit 12 of 19 with that $15 play. I also got a few plays on the board I like. Got a 5-pack from Major League Baseball and an NHL power play at the side in the game tonight that may surprise you, may not. You'll have to find out though. So definitely check that out. And if you hop on something long term, definitely the way to go. Yeah, use that promo code PICK at checkout, get 15% off your purchase. Pair me up with Jay, Brad, pair the 3 of us up. Any of us on the website, we can make you some money this week. Finally back on the 7-day leaderboard. Feel it coming, feel the hot streak coming. So jump on board.
Hop on with the franchise player, Chris Ruffalo. Do the damn thing today. For me, I'm like Brad. I got everything going today. I got baseball, hockey, NBA, WNBA. On the hockey leaderboard, had a fairly good playoffs. Looking to keep that rolling. We're 2-1 in the WNBA. I did drop it last night. I took a shot with the Wings. So 2-1 on the WNBA play of the night, but I love tonight's play. Major League Baseball, we cashed yesterday with the Red Sox. I believe, I want to say I've hit 10 of 18, I want to say. So looking to keep that momentum rolling forward. And the NBA, my bread and butter. Conference finals time, man. Time to fucking lock in. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it. So hop on something long term. Pair me up with Brad. Pair me up with Chris. Pair me up with anybody else on the site. And let's do the damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. Money Making Tuesday. Parlay time. Parlay. What you got for me, Brett?
Yep, I got 2 parlays. Let's fade some bad teams today. We're gonna go Reds, Brewers, 2-leg money line parlay, and then a square ass parlay. It's gonna come out to even odds, but it's gonna hit. Dodgers aren't losing again tonight, and the Fever aren't losing. You parlay those up, you'll get -110. I like those 2 parlays.
Chris.
All right, let's go with Okay, well, the home run parlay that I like, 2-leg home run parlay. DJ LeMahieu for the Yankees and Wilmer Flores for the Giants, +950 and +750. I'll probably get you a nice payday on a 2-legger. But for the rest of the card, let's go with the Aces. Let's go with the under in Hurricanes Panthers and the San Diego Padres.
Square as can be. Parlay. Fever, money line. Tigers, money line. Phillies, money line. Square as can be. Should get through, though. Should get through. Now, for some value, Diamondbacks, money line. Rangers, money line. 2-team dogs. So however you want to do it. I got 2 for you. However you want to do it. You can go 2 dogs and get paid, or you can go straight through. Chalky. Cash the chalk one yesterday. Can we cash both today? Let's see. Money Making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. We'll be back same time, same program tomorrow. Ron the Don Romanelli will be here. So tune in for that. Some Stars in action tomorrow. Dallas Stars. I know where I'm at now. Brad, Chris, anything else we got here?
No, sir.
I'm
Actually,
thinking. Oh, go back. Go.
5-1 day on seven free picks in just 5 minutes. One got canceled, but check that out today. We're about going on a streak. Also, check out Jay Yang's new show. Shout out Jay Yang.
Shout out Jay Yang. Yes, check out Jay Yang's new show.
The Yangle.
Check it out. Franchise.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll out a strikeout parlay for today. $25 to almost 5K. So if you guys want to head over to my Twitter, X, whatever. If I get 100 likes on it, I'll drop it today.
Okay. I'll throw that thing a like.
Nah. I'm gonna drop it in the comments.
I need to get on Twitter, man.
You can get it. I think I locked it in already. So
I know I'm really the only one to be on there.
You're solid on the Twitter.
Yeah, I love Twitter though. I love Twitter before though. Twitter's mine. I just love Twitter.
I like Twitter when it comes to like viewing, but I just don't post on there.
Yeah.
But like content wise, that's where I get my shit.
Twitter is just a place where I just go and throw my random thoughts. So it's like that's why like my tweets are just random. But be what it be. All right, fellas. See y'all tomorrow. Money making Tuesday. Make it a winning day. Try to act more professional tomorrow. Aloha.